world trembles beneath my feet.
Hello and welcome everyone. Today we're gonna continue our playthrough of Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader. And we encountered some mysterious woman who supposedly to be some kind of prophet, Aurora. Let's see what she wants. The face of a woman who stands before you is hidden behind a grotesque buried mask, yet the voice pouring out beneath it belongs to someone else. It is the husky, somber bass of a void wolf. Oh. How predictable is your path is, how static. All the possible deaths you have skirted, only to perish here, in the very tempest that will mark the final dawn. I've arrived just in time, little cog. Oh. She's speaking to the techno priest, Pascal. Mystical use your regalia like a mask to subdue the reactor. The cog I cannot comprehend why apostates try to insult me by comparing me to a sacred symbol of our faith. It's irrational. Sacred cog grinds all corruption into dust. From the dust I will build order. Step away from the sacred reactor and I might allow you to surrender. Surrender, you are chained to the falsehood of a dead god religion. Captives do not take captives. Time has all but run out. I can hear the first of the future knocking on the door of the present. Choose quickly what you want to be, but it walks in a blind slave to what is gone, a faithful servant, what is to come, or a corpse. Yellow, red, violets, oranges, blue, wild colors will scorch the eye, but where the motley mask end, nothing but a colorless voids remain. Dogmatic in the name, die, who are you? My name is known to you, I am Aurora, servant of Uralon the Cruel, and the spark of a final dawn, what is destined to set Ricat miners ablaze. Great Bufford, one who was born into Imperium bondage, but shudded her pedestrian in favor of the changes promised by the Age of Daybreak. Whose servant are you? Is Uralon a diamond or just another heretic? He is a prophet who foresaw our impending doom and who graciously bestowed upon us the right to choose a different path. The Age of Daybreak is what your unholy patron, our teacher, our savior. Okay. He remembers you. Your little porch by fire will not make you invisible to the weaver of destinies. What is the final dawn? Salvation from death, whose name is yet unknown, but whose approach is sensed by many. Soon it will claim every inhabitant of the Kronos expanse. One of the deities promising salvation, the age of daybreak. Mercy and salvation will come to all who believe in him, purify their souls in the light of the final dawn. Okay. What servitude are you talking about? What predestination? Everyone born in the Imperium has a predestination. The soldier, the commoner, the administratum official, technomat, the voidrat, all are consigned to serving the golden throne. And when dying a grim death for its glory, the Imperium never thinks twice about treating people as exploitable and expendable. After all, they are most easy replenish of all resources. Golden Throne, an arcane cybernetic artifact, but encases the God Emperor's physical remains, entire and preserves them using status fields and psi-fusion reactors. Okay. Even your path is predestined. You will inevitably perish on your quest to expand humanity domain, and your end will be particularly grim and ghastly. Well, eventually everybody dies, no? Why are you blinding people? I think they are blind, they see far more than you do. Okay, reveals one vision of true existence and gives them glimpses of what is to come. People wanted my head. Why? Brave Twilight, known to you as Conrad, marked you as a target. You foiling of his plan sealed your death warrant. It's now predestined certain that change can no longer affect. Changes can no longer affect, okay? Are you trying to blow up the reactor? I'm lighting the spark of a final dawn. Okay. Electro Priest, I don't see you. Ah, okay, here is it. It is. This guy. We resisted for a long time, but now our bodies and souls belong to the mystical. Line after line, the scrap code they produce will awaken the reactor's unyielding spirit as well, and it too will yearn for change and freedom. In the name of the God Emperor, die, foul creature. Oh, we failed. We were so close.
Your struggles are in vain.
I'll level you! Me, if you insist, Lord Captain.
Each strike is a prayer. I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, I act. Doubt is for the weak.
Ruin beckons. I will triumph. I need no guidance. Brace yourself!
I'll do it. Emperor's judgment. That is not the Emperor's will. As the Emperor commands, I act.
The Argent is the best, yeah? But maybe we should have done this one. Okay. Okay, Wicked Nightmare. Let's debuff stuff. Nice. Now Argenta one more time, please.
Doubt is eradicated. I'll do it.
Step aside. The navigator is coming.
My resolve
My great
is
words,
unshaken.
masters!
I need a foothold. But of course, Lord Captain.
You can stack them in one. Something is wrong. Something is definitely wrong.
I won't object to it.
Explorers know one route. Forward. My vow is to serve. Binary override.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time.
Oh, I made a mistake, yeah. Could have killed this one.
I will do my duty. Victory is imminent.
Oh, so they don't stack. Okay. Apparently the new patch did not make a lot of improvement on this part. Okay, we can kill him. One action. And we can do it like this. 49% only. Not a lot.
What a satisfying demise.
Let's kill another one.
One blood-soaked tribute.
Okay, Argenta, we need to move you so we can shoot stuff. But do we have stuff to shoot here? Not really. If I move you here, you're gonna get attacks of opportunity, yeah?
As the Emperor commands, I act.
No, you did not. Okay, let's kill this guy.
Faith with each strike is a prayer. Doubt is for the weak.
Okay, let's kill this guy.
Eradicated. As the Emperor commands, I act.
No, can kill this one. But I would like to get closer. Just gonna shoot
If
him.
only that were possible.
Okay, closer.
If I may.
I'll do it. Faith with none can escape the Emperor's judgment. As the Emperor commands, I act.
Rounds until reactor explodes. 4. I think we're still okay. Yeah, we got one guy here and 2 guys here. Yeah, I'm gonna start killing this one. Far can we debuff stuff? Not really far.
Focus, Van Callux. Focus. For the throne's glory.
What the hell?
I won't do that.
More trouble than it's worth.
You're supposed to kill, you know?
Let's see to it.
Let's heal
But
ourselves.
of course, Lord Captain.
+6.
I won't object to it.
Okay, where are you? Pascal, move.
Heavy is the tread of his fate. Cogitation fails.
Can we stack on you something?
The order is contrary to dogmatic protocols.
No. Okay, you. Move faster.
A tactically sound approach. At your beck and call. Just a minor setback.
Okay, we move and hit. Then we use charge on this one.
Sow the seeds of discord. Death shall reign.
Oh, we can shoot stuff on the side. No, I don't think so. Yeah, we can shoot it. It's quite interesting. 79%. It's nice. Need to help them kill this guy.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Be careful not to cross my gaze. That is foolishness. I'm afraid not.
What's a problem? It's really a problem.
Naturally. For the throne's glory.
The scriptural prognosis is favorable. The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all.
My place is at the fore.
Man, I did not hit anyone.
Indeed. Ah, reduce the dust.
Nice.
Descend upon the weak. I will triumph. Purpose guides me. I will triumph.
Doubt is for the weak. Rejoice in battle!
Who even taught you to fight like this?
I refuse. I'll do it. Thank you, my Emperor!
Yeah, well, you go back.
Battlefields are always drowned in scarlet.
Can you buff yourself?
Do not dare ask.
Let's see to it. I won't object to it. Let's see to it. I feel the power surging.
Nice.
Naturally.
So we kill these guys and we get more turns to stop the reactor destruction.
As the tactical narrative dictates.
Okay,
It will be done.
it's alright.
I will do my duty.
Can I reach? His charge ability is so okay. Okay, time to kill this guy.
None can escape the Emperor's
Nice.
judgment.
Can I reach
I
it?
will not.
I think I can. Nice. 95% should be good.
Doubt.
Okay. And I will go back because I think we're gonna have to kill the main guy. So let's dash it off. Okay, let's get you here first.
A blood-soaked tribute.
Not section to do this.
And we can shot him. 1 damage, still damage. And we can heal actually. Let's heal ourselves. Okay, we did not like this. Veil degradation. Okay. Every time we heal, we do some veil degradation.
Advancing.
You have a gun, yeah? Let's try your gun. Can you hit it?
I'm not interested. Tried and tested tactics are the best ones. Victory is imminent.
I will not stoop to this. I reject the very idea. I won't waste my time on that. I need no guidance. Death shall reign.
Okay, we got teleported back, so we could have made it even like in less turns, yeah? Enough. You are powerless to halt the approach of what is to come. I see a crystal trail leading humanity to its doom. I see the glow of a final dawn. Now I will see it too. Blinding voltaic arc bursts from the broken control panel, strikes Aurora uncanny mask. Its metal hits up. Smoke billows through the bars, but a hollow, the cultist collapses. The light is gone. Was that it? Final dawn? But why was it so different from what our teacher promised? Aurora shakes her hand blindly. Her voice is now the voice of ordinary middle-aged woman, frightened and in pain. You will pay. You will. The woman's body goes limp and collapses on the floor. Her iron mask hits the ground with a dull thud. Pascal examines the corpse with contempt and concludes dryly, confirming purgation and termination. Heretic took her secrets with her pity. The motley houses have rejected her, leaving only a grayish-green thread. The noise that the heretic put around her own neck. I have seen this many times before. No one can escape fear itself. A minute, please. I need no more than a minute. Okay, Spectral control panel damaged by Aurora. Cogiator is probably well beyond repair, but your attention is drawn away from the sacred machine and toward the dagger sticking out of a control panel. On a closer inspection, it turns out to be lavishly decorated, of a sword whose blade has been pried out. Its pommel is decorated with a strange adornment resembling an eye covered by a scaled lid. What remains of the blade has a blue sheen to it, same tint as Kundra's weapon during the mutiny on your void ship. This is no human-made object. It was grown from wraith bone, material favored by the Aeldari. As you lean over the shard, you suddenly hear a multitude of voices. They blend together and individual words are distorted. It's what they are mocking your attempts to grasp their meaning. What does this sign mean? Heretical? Superstitionally take the sword shard. What does this like? You will gain? Okay. You'll gain mysterious sword handguard. Dogmatic. Let's go dogmatic. I want to go dogmatic. Hendrix, take a look over here. Is this by any chance what you are looking for? Hendrik raises his head and gets up and makes a worried face as he carefully examines Aurora weapon. This unholy object is the work of inhuman hands. Judging by the cold I'm sensing, it's a tool of arch enemy. Most grateful for your vigilance. Hendrix takes the strange shard out of the control panel and studies for a few seconds. Curious. Hendrix stows the corrupted object away and turns to you. Oh, he took it. O trader, on behalf of the Holy Orders, I thank you for your cooperation and release you from requisition. This moment on, I am at your service. I'm ready to come aboard your ship and head for Footfall as soon as you deem it possible. At ease, if you do have other businesses in the system, in which case I'm prepared to assist you in its prompt resolution. Remove Aurora mask. Iron helmet is firmly attached to a heretic flesh. Her face is impossible to make out in the darkness behind the bars of her mask, but after being a little longer than necessary, you wonder if for a moment you saw something move. Let's finish cleansing the monastery. The Omnissiah given multi-force flow and all obstacles in its path eradicated. Well, we're gonna do something. Oh, that's it? Safe. Good job, guys. Good job. Whereas conviction, heretical. Maximum wounds. Each round regenerates wounds equal to heretical rank. Interesting. All attacks of opportunity deal additional bonus damage. So he took the weapon, he didn't took the piece of glass, yeah? Miraculous fusion reactor.
Let's seize the opportunity.
So, as I understand, we stopped the destruction of a planet, yeah? Can be proud of ourselves. Oh, we had like a way.
Powers unseen, uncover my path. Embrace true power.
That's it. That's it. Of course, we can do level ups. Let's save. It's level 12, yeah. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna start with guys. I'm pretty sure what we're gonna choose. Guys, yeah, level 12, Zone of Fear, yeah. All units. Okay, we must be careful with this one. Okay. Enemies moved by navigator ability suffer 6 damage. Cool. Okay, what about you? Argenta, level 12. Let's go with perception. Will not die, we have it. Okay, we need to... I need to retrain you, yeah? Melee, flame and melt. No, thank you. Maybe swift movements, not bad for us. Yeah, let's go with swift movements. Okay, Pascal. Let's go with tactical knowledge. Okay, Hendrix. Who's doing Imperium for us? Oh, we cannot do it. Okay, Demolition is Argenta. This one is the main guy. Well, go Xenos. Then go toughness, weapon skill. Go weapon skill. Okay. Just quick save. And get out. Where is the exit? On this side.
The world will bow.
Wanna say something? No? Okay, strange looking guys.
The world
Wanna kill?
trembles beneath my feet.
So we just leave and that's it?
I tread a path unexplored.
Yeah, okay. It's quite simple, no? No one is gonna tap us on our shoulder and say, hey, you did a great job, yeah? It's only ourselves, like, we are the road trader, we are the commander. We make priorities. Okay.
Rogue Trader. I was somewhat brusque at our first meeting, and I would like to make up for it by expressing my thanks for your assistance in the electrodynamic Cenobium. Your arrival could not have come at a better time. Thanks to you, I have succeeded in finding the object that brought me to this system in the first place. Now that the weapon of corruption has been seized from the cult, I can satisfy the Lord Inquisitor's wish and travel with you to Footfall, once you have finished your business on Rycat. There is one more thing. The Lord Inquisitor gave me this item some time ago. He must have thought it likely that I would find myself aboard this vessel sooner than he. I was instructed to deliver this device to Lady Theodora. However, given recent events, I believe I ought to present it to you. This is an elucidator, a sacred machine capable of translating the languages of remote and lost worlds into Low Gothic. It can even process Xenos languages to a certain degree. Not without infelicities, but possibly well.
So we can say it to his face. Tracking device? Let's say thank you.
May the elucidator serve House von Valancius as faithfully as it has served the acolytes of the Holy Ordos up to now.
What do you plan to do now?
I would like to offer my assistance in resolving your immediate problems. I am aware that the ship suffered considerable losses during the recent mutiny and was damaged by the cultists' actions, and you have lost many valuable officers as well. You are in a difficult situation. I am at your disposal.
What do you think will become of an electrodynamic Cenobium?
It all depends on the electro-priests who survived the attack. Fortunately for them, the cultists did not manage to seriously corrupt the holy site, partly thanks to the priesthood's efforts. Nevertheless, I would not be surprised if the local explorator fleet decides to audit and purge the damaged units once it hears about what has happened.
Explorator fleet, interesting. Someone is trying to contact us, okay?
Thank you for your time. Please consider me at your complete disposal while I am aboard your vessel.
Congratulations on victory, your lordship. The entire vessel was impatiently awaiting the news of your expedition's success. The rumors about you not simply saving the Tech Priest Monastery, but actually eliminating the source of the mutiny are spreading like wildfire. Vox transmission from across the world speak of nothing else. Governor Mendiek is expecting you at his command center to discuss matters. We are ready to depart immediately, just give orders. Okay, we need to speak to our crew members and I don't know. Let's see what we've got in our inventory. We've got a level up to do. That's not a bad buff, you know? You got Dominate. can go with heal. Let's try dominate. Yeah, let's get the stabilizing factor. He has problem with controlling herself and not. Okay, we are looking at our inventory. Man, in Pathfinder, it was easier when you sorted by price and you at least understand what is good and what is bad. Well, but without the need to take a look at everything, yeah? Okay, let's give this to cargo. Everything that's scrappy, let's... well, we set to cargo zone, okay. This one too. Shock button. Retobi pattern last gun. Damage, dodge reduction, fairy. What do you have, girl? 1420. This one is 6-8. Rate of fire 4. Interesting. This one is a different type of gun, yeah? This is a bolt lass, but it has burst fire. But it's just 6 to 8 damage. So as I understand, the rate fire means like when I do burst fire, how many bullets will like be shot, yeah? I'll go to cargo zone. Sniper rifle. Okay. Dodge reduction 10. Additional hit chance 30%. And my still better, yeah? Long glass. Should I give it to someone else? Can I give it to you? Why not? This is a shotgun. Sniper rifle, yeah. Missile and axe. Okay. Not against that. About you. Got a staff, got a force sword with a pistol. Okay, this one is definitely better. So what, I don't get like a good sword for him? Oh, this one is not bad. This sword deals additional plus psi rating, yeah? Two-handed ranged weapon, exotic. Not bad, but it's just a single shot and cost 2 AP. You cannot like use 1 AP shot. Don't like this one. I also attack enemies within 2 cells of a target. With the same damage. This could be nice. Can use this one, yeah? That shot stop revolver. Should be better for him. Just one shot. Yeah, let's do it like this. Last pistol. Go to cargo. Don't go to close combat, yeah? You're also not the type going to go in close combat mode. And you gonna keep these swords, yeah? You need to find your second sword. Or a two-handed one. Should be nice. No, not equip. Equip. shotgun. Where is it? Where is my sword? Okay. Okay. Sniper rifle. Unfading Valor. This is a unique one, yeah? Okay, what about armors? What do we have? Got light armor. 72 pieces. Your medium armor. Go light armor. I think everyone. Okay, light armor 15%. This is a basic one. So go to cargo every time. Okay, equip one. Go to cargo. Equip. Chainmail, okay. Heretic. Medium armor. Got only one heretic. It's Idira. %, parry or 10% armor? No. Interesting, yeah. 5% armor against range attack. Okay. 5% armor against human enemies. This is a heavy armor. Where is it? Oh, this is for heretical. Okay. Heavy armor proficiency? No, thank you. Okay, what do we have here? Heretical follower. Okay, it looks much more nicer. Now we can save it. Okay, where is the exit? Beside? What the hell? What, I'm stuck here now? Get me out. Okay, game, you're scaring me. Show me a way out. Wasn't it supposed to be here somewhere? Holy sh... Okay. Have no idea what I have to do. Let's first try this one. This is why you don't update the game, yeah? Okay, we got an exit. Thank you. Thank you for letting me play. Let's see. Hendrix, yeah, let's save, of course, before we talk to someone. Tell me a little about yourself.
I'm usually the one interested in the pasts of those around me, not the reverse. I come from a night world, Guizorn 3. I belonged to a branch of one of the noble houses until my exceptional abilities were discovered. After that, I was sent on a black ship to Holy Terra, where I was trained, and I began my service for the glory of the Imperium.
Do you remember your home planet?
I do, but I have no ties to my homeworld now. None except my first name. I left Guizorn 3 when I was still a child. My family disowned me, stripping me of my family name. I was given a new one by those who trained me. Even for a noble, being branded a psyker is a mark of eternal shame. I experienced that firsthand before I was put on the black ship.
Okay. How do you discover your abilities?
Like many psychers unaware of their curse, I found out when a strong emotional reaction triggered an involuntary response. My great aunt had a pet grink. One day, it bit me, and I boiled it from inside out. And when my great aunt slapped me for what I'd done, I boiled her too.
Oh, nice. Expected a more dramatic story.
If I were to summon a demon or rain down fire on everyone's heads, we wouldn't be standing here talking right now. However, I took the life of a family member. In my opinion, that is more than enough drama.
That's true. Tell me about the black ship.
Picture a vast prison ship, filled with frightened, angry psychers who can't control their abilities and who have just lost their homes and their families. Some of them were children and adolescents like I was. Some were monstrous creatures who no longer had the right to be called human, or psychopaths who reveled in their impure powers. Once, when one of the miscreants broke free, those in command simply depressurized the bay and got rid of the culprit, along with the prisoners and crew tainted by him. But even after that, I heard the echo of inhuman suffering and terror that filled that part of the ship. It grieves me to recall that episode to this day.
You were sent to the Inquisitor straight after training?
No. First, I was accorded the status of a psyker fit for service in the Imperial Guard, where I then spent several years. It was only afterward that I became an agent of the Golden Throne.
How long have you served the Inquisition?
Since the day of my initiation as an acolyte. So, decades. How many real years it's been, it's hard to say. When I return from a journey through the warp, I often discover that much more or much less time has passed in real space. Indeed, I have visited many of the places brought to the Emperor's light, and those sullied by the filth of the archenemy. In truth, even after all these years spent visiting the various corners of the Imperium and looking beyond its borders, I still consider the Segmentum Solar to be the greatest of all humanity's bastions. Nothing compares to the majesty of Holy Terra, the might of Mars, the grandeur of the Segment's other worlds.
Interesting. I hope we can see it.
You can't really be expecting me to answer that question, can you?
You certainly look young.
The first step for biomancers such as myself is to take control of the processes of their own body, including aging. I've endured innumerable hazards in my work. If I allowed every trace of them to remain, I would look completely different today.
So he may be older than me. Oh, look at his face.
Of course not. The Lord Inquisitor's entourage comprises dozens of people. The best of the best. Experts in various fields and disciplines. Some of them I know personally. Others I have never met. To be honest, I'm not even certain that the people I know are still alive. I used to work with other acolytes of the Lord Inquisitor, but in the Coronis Expanse, I have been working alone.
Don't you get lonely?
I rarely have the time or the opportunity to think about it. We are not a retinue. We are acolytes. As for your question, I am closer than anyone else to the one I call my personal teacher. The Lord Inquisitor deemed me worthy of undertaking the most important and sensitive tasks requiring the attention of agents of the Golden Throne. Such as?
What can I do as a psyker?
The Lord Inquisitor was most insistent that I master the discipline of Santic Demonology. I use my faith and my power to crush the enemies of the Imperium. Servants of Chaos tremble at the sound of the Emperor's name, uttered by my lips. I am also a skilled biomancer. I can manipulate bodily processes. Sometimes I resort to those skills in the course of my work, when it is necessary to make the subject of an interrogation more cooperative.
Must take my leave. Thank you. No new information. Okay, save, of course, save. Some problems to do resolve here.
Lord
no?
Captain. Lord Captain.
Lord Captain, I like you. Keep calling me Lord Captain and we're gonna be good friends. The ship servitor has been malfunctioning of late. They violate protocols and interrupt their task. Okay, let's see. I wish to take a look at these servitors before deciding their fate. Yes, Pascal shall come with me. Oh, got a dialogue book, okay. Just a second, guys. I'm gonna grab a drink. Okay, let's see what is happening. When his lordship arrived at the scene, he found the servitors in the same position that we assumed after we had been correlated into the bay, standing in a long spiraling lane and facing the center of this strange formation. The moment his lordship crossed the threshold of the bay gate, their body jerked into motion, all as one, if obeying a command. Servitors turned to face the Lord Captain, the technomats tasked with overseeing them. Effective units even reached for weapons, but then the servitors went still just as abruptly, staring at his lordship with vacant eyes. His lordship... Okay, gestured for his engineer prime to study the servitors. The engineer prime slowly wended into the motionless rank of servitors, peering into their faces and checking their readings. There was no haste in Pascal action. With mesmerizing diligence, he inspected every single unit in his path. In-hurried prayers were his companions in his investigation. The examination confirmed the technomat's initial hypothesis. The servitors' souls, or rather the souls of the people they once were, had awakened. Not yet fully conscious of their past and present, these half-machines could nonetheless feel primitive emotions and sensations such as fear and pain. Some desirable consequence of shoddily performed lobotomy is most rarely observed. And yet, for some unknown reason, it had occurred in every single one of the servitors gathered in the bay. The Lord Captain did. The defective units repeated it without a moment's delay or hesitation, like grotesque marionettes controlled by a unseen puppeteer. Okay, let's examine them closer. What can I do, yeah? Just that guy. To see more than a techno guy can do, yeah? Let's see. It's high factotum. It was I who had prompted that entire inspection, and thus it was my duty to follow the Lord Captain. As we stepped closer, we noticed a fascinating irregularity. Servitors' pupils, normally still, were shaking vividly. Their bulging veins were pulsating under their copper collars, inscribed with their past offenses. Oh, so these guys are like criminals who were made to serve. Okay, get it? It was as these mindless half-machines were locked in a perpetual state of extreme tension. Visibly shaken technomat behind us proposed that the human souls had awakened with the servitor's body after long slumber deep within their lobotomized brains. Okay. Proposed that the servitor used to function properly and that no one had been able to explain the change. Nothing else, yeah? Okay, let's order one of the servitors to be dismembered and the components investigated. Servitor mechanical parts separated with clicks, snaps, and hisses. Okay, pale flesh. Watch the technomats do their work and can see every centimeter of a servitor's stiff muscles, with valves and cavities pierced by countless cords and tubes. Technomats conclude the unit was in working order. Nothing in the dissected body that lay before us could provide any insight on the reason behind the defects. We need to decide something with him, yeah? Okay, we've got 2 dispose the servitors so that the human souls may be released from torment. That's 1. To send the servitors back to toil as we had toiled before. Destroy them. To dispose or to destroy? What's the difference? Yeah, the difference is that we get points in Ironclast. Let's go destroy. I don't want like machines that may do stuff while I'm away. Okay. I'd like to order the shipping and transportation of some goods. I'd like to replace the painting. Oh. Okay. Can do business while like on our ship, yeah? What's the maximum reputation, yeah? 4? But it's no use for me. I've got like profit factor 10. And then I don't have any kind of way to improve this. So that's good to know. Actually, you can retrain our stuff here, yeah, with you. May do that. Okay.
To what do I owe this fit?
Talk to you. We need to talk to this guy, Vox Master. Nothing. Where is our girl? Yeah, expect to speak to her. Idira, you know you're gonna stay here forever.
It was just my nerves playing up. Something about our little saint doesn't sit right with me, and I trust my gut. Oh sure, she seems straight as an arrow and as predictable as a hangover after drinking. But when I look at her, something about her makes my brain itch.
Of course you're a heretic.
After that conversation, I tried to listen to what was being said about her. Beyond the door, what I heard was strange. Blood in her past, twilight in her present, and something like a star leading her. But where? Oh yeah, you go ahead and tell her the wicked Psyker has divined something about her. She'll be so pleased and grateful, and of course she'll listen to what you have to say. No, that would be pointless. And anyway, I'm not even sure what it all means. Maybe the danger is to her? Or maybe the danger's coming from her. All right, let's hear what they're whispering about you. I'm sorry, Lord Captain. The voices are going wild. I can't make out a thing. I'll try to rein them in, somehow. But for now... Of course.
course, nothing good from you. Pascal, let's speak to you.
The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all.
Man, that's a good voice, yeah. I want to know the truth about you.
The request is approved. I did conceal certain information. I was a student of Archmagus Amanat, but I committed an act of betrayal after he deviated from sacred dogma.
What did he do?
He fell into schism and challenged the sacred boundaries of knowledge. The blessed Amanat claimed the limits of what is permitted must be expanded, because by refusing to explore certain law, we find ourselves in contempt of the seventh universal law. Comprehension is the key to all things. My mentor put forth a thesis claiming that we have stagnated, that ritual is now nothing but a cage for souls and false worship of the Omnissiah. He sought to break the cycle of mindless repetition because he saw the inevitable demise of our faith and all humanity at the end of it.
Interesting. It seems like a theological argument, not a political one.
Even those who have ascended to the Omnissiah's wisdom still bear the seed of imperfection, born of their flesh. But the ambitions of individuals mean little when we discuss ritual and belief. Knowledge is divine, and any argument as to how it must be reached is an argument of ritual and belief.
How did you betray him?
The teachings of the blessed Amanat spread, and word of it reached the conclave of the Cognizance fleet. They recognized his teachings as tech heresy. Many tech priests suddenly vanished or were subjected to serve penance for minor transgressions. The students of Amanat, whose number included many enlightened and respected brothers, resisted. My prognosis showed that our most likely future was a schism and a fratricidal war that would destroy the Cognizance fleet. That was when I headed to the Conclave. I confessed and handed the information about my mentor's research over to the Conclave. Brazen, anathematic studies of the Forbidden Law. The Conclave could use that data to summon Archmagus Amanat to stand trial and compel him to repent on pain of excommunicate traitoris. His subsequent fate is unknown to me.
Terminated, yeah? You acted as a loyal son of Imperium should.
I pray that the Omnissiah grants us wisdom to overcome the dialectic differences that divide us.
So why did you go to Riekar Minoris?
I was summoned there by a message that was encrypted with the blessed Amanat's personal code, and could it be interpreted in several ways. One thing was certain. We were in danger, and I had to go to Riekar Minoris.
Interesting. So his mentor sent him a message? Tech priest named Abel. Who is he?
I never met him, but I think he was a person of worth. The phrase that came from his lips indicates he was in contact with my mentor. I preserved his cortical implant and absorbed the information it contained. However, the large amounts of data memories are encoded with a cipher yet unfamiliar to me.
Man, he's like a walking computer, yeah? process like other people's memories. Cool. We're going to the next.
I was wrong when I assumed it was the blessed Archmagos Amonat who assumed the guise of Abel Haneman. But there is a connection between him and the Reverend Abel, and I intend to uncover the nature of this link.
Why do you keep looking for you like a mentor if he was like a heretic, no?
Acknowledged. The request is approved. I have no outright restrictions on disclosing this information.
Where are you from?
Information about my origins is worthless. I belong to the priesthood of explorators and came to the Coronis Expanse over 200 years ago. Any events preceding that moment are insignificant.
200 years. God. Where did he ended up in Coronis Expanse?
I was honored to become a member of the Explorator Cognizance Fleet. When the Adeptus Mechanicus summoned the faithful for an exploratory venture into the depths of the Coronis Expanse, I joined the fleet in fulfillment of my sacred vows of comprehension.
Why are you not with the fleet then?
After I betrayed Archmagos Amonat, the fleet conclave directed me to the orbital station, Alter Templum Calixus EXT-17, for penance. This venerable temple station was founded in the early years of our expansion into the Coronis Expanse. It is currently a rear observation post of the Cognizance fleet in orbit around the star Furibundus.
Who are the explorators?
The sacred fraternity of explorers. The cult Mechanica sends us out to the frontiers of the known sectors as researchers and conquerors. We are the warriors of the Code, who return to the lost worlds and devote themselves to recovering the lost ancient knowledge. Explorators are granted the privilege of being more independent than many of our tech comrades. However, it has earned us a reputation as unstable and poorly controlled troublemakers whose unorthodox views are dangerously close to apostasy.
Tell me about your Megandendrites.
They are my younger brothers and guides on the way to the Omnissiah. Their machine spirits are directly bound to my neocortex and pick up impulses from my subconscious. Sometimes they act ahead of my thoughts. This is how the Omnissiah leads me to comprehension. Acknowledged.
Tell me more about Adeptus Mechanicus.
I am honored to belong to the priesthood of Mars, guided by its tenets. We safeguard technology against the impure and the unenlightened.
Why did you mention Mars?
That is where the cult of the Omnissiah originated, and where we were granted the first revelations. Many millennia ago, we made an alliance with the Emperor of Terra, and have served the Imperium ever since, paying a tribute of machinery, weapons, and void ships. Everything that bears the blessed seal of machinery comes from our hands, and it is we who make sure the operating rituals are performed as they were meant to. We are everywhere. We are the Mars-forged steel bars that give the Imperium strength.
Nice. Cool.
It is both a treasure and a secret. Technology is how the divinity of the Omnissiah manifests itself in this world. This is why the uninitiated may only be allowed to touch the most vulgar and mundane of its instances. We, on the other hand, are authorized to use the sacred catechism of maintenance and operation. Although there is another reason to deny lay people the sacrament of knowledge, it can be dangerous. Twisted by renegades, the Omnissiah's wisdom is called heretic, and the exposure to it may corrupt the uninitiated. Another danger is knowledge strangely interpreted and inscrutably twisted by the minds of the Xenos. This bane is called Xenotech.
Banning things you cannot understand is the opposite of seeking knowledge, okay? I see, xenotech, heretic, so very dangerous. Okay, banning things you cannot understand is the opposite of seeking knowledge.
That is a bold hypothesis. And yet the Omnissiah teaches us that a dauntless mind can penetrate any knowledge through analysis. Where the ignorant see heresy, the enlightened might see truth.
Do you hold a high position in your fraternity?
This electu indicates that I am a Magos, who has mastered the sacraments of many spheres of knowledge, and has the right to conduct services in a forged cathedral.
What is Omnissiah in your understanding?
He is the divine mechanism, the maker of technology. The universe was made to resemble a mechanical marvel because the Omnissiah rules over it. Knowledge is the highest form that he uses to manifest in the world. For now. Someday, he will come to this world in the absolute fullness of his splendor. The Adeptus Mechanicus worshipped the Emperor. He is the earthly manifestation of the Omnissiah, who brought humanity into the light of divine grace.
What is behind the Adeptus Mechanicus enthusiasm for replacing flesh with augmentus?
Organic tissue is an imperfect replica of the machine, transient and vulnerable. Metal is more stable, more effective, and more durable. Flesh speak is flawed next to binaric language. Meat begets weakness. It softens the mind and undermines discipline. But you can replace metal when it wears down. In addition, a machine is a supreme form of knowledge, and by assuming mechanical form, we become closer to the Omnissiah.
You're just a crazy believer, yeah?
However, like all things sacred, our augmentations must not be defiled by the eyes of the ignorant. Which is why we reveal only the crudest of tools, while holier mechanisms remain concealed beneath our crimson robes. The right to witness the miracle of flesh being fused with holy metal is granted only to those who have ascended to the rank of initiate. However, your lofty status of rogue trader allows me to make a partial exception and reveal my sacred stigmata.
Pascal reverently parts the robe sacredly folds on his chest. You see? Emancipated white meat gnawed through bimetallic shunts and flexible wires, blood runs through transparent pipes, enriched with the nutrients required by the pallid flesh. My god. And we failed the test. Failed miserably. I'm impressed.
Flesh may be fragile, but metal is strong. And so is my devotion. Partially true. I had a voice modulator implanted alongside the respiratory purification module, but but there is an additional reason. Gothic is not my first language. I am used to thinking and making statements in lingua technis. The binaric language is more informative, more ergonomic, and less prone to misinterpretation. Acknowledged. May your late...
Okay, and that's all about you. And which is nice that they like voiced over, at least the main guys. We saw you, let's go and see Cassia, yeah?
Words cannot describe how boring the bridge is without our stimulating conversations. I am a part of House Orselio, an ancient dynasty of the Navis nobility. Since time immemorial, our family has served to advance knowledge, pushing at the boundaries of the dark unknown. The Starway Atlas contains 2,843 routes that chart the sectors of the Segmentum Obscurus and reach all the way from the Coronis Expanse to Holy Terra. And uniting the Imperium's thousands of worlds. House Orselio is bound by commercial pacts to houses Galeatis, Ortina, Drotus, and... There is a dark blue knot tightening on your neck, Lord Captain. I can see my reply is not satisfying your thirst for knowledge. What is it you desire to hear exactly? You wish to know about me? I suppose I can help you with that. What would you like to know? Hardly. According to the chronicles of the house, I was born on one of the Orselio worlds. Oh, what was it? Please forgive me, Lord Captain. My childhood memories are too vague. Sometimes I dream about the colorful birds that built their nests in the garden, or the servants dressed in purple livery, or the blue fog that rolled over the lowlands behind the palace. But everything is covered in a rosy haze. Perhaps it is my imagination, not my memory, that is painting these pictures. My stay on the station was wholly dedicated to preparing me for my future duty. Astromancy, astrography, numerology, the histories of my house and the Imperium, as well as other disciplines. For many years, dozens of instructors tirelessly prepared me for my destiny. And once a year, Great Regent Alronto would come to the station. He would entrust his beautiful vessel to my command, so that I could master the practical aspects of our art as well.
Okay.
The Regent gave me a bird from a sunlit planet once. I tried to befriend it and make it sing, but for some reason, it refused, and died soon after. The instructors were too respectful of my duty to my house to waste precious time on idle chatter. Aside from them, there were only servants on the station, and you know they have their vocal cords removed, so they cannot break their vow of silence. And since the subject has been breached, Lord Captain, why do you not follow this honored tradition? Your decks are so garish. Apologies, I meant noisy. The rabble don't just chatter. Sometimes they shout and even sing. Why do you allow such a lack of restraint? Rogue traders are highborn, are they not? Please forgive me, Lord Captain. I was sure it was a sacred tradition made sacrosanct by the ancient vows of obedience. I expect more surprises will be waiting for me outside the walls of Urak 5. The Navigator's open eye is baneful to whoever the warp's ruinous shine falls upon, and therefore it is the symbol of our power. We are the guiding stars of humanity, found worthy of an uncommon gift, and one of the duties that we bear is to guard our eye, even from wayward glances that may bear evil. Besides, I am aware that lesser servants of the Imperium may find our appearance repulsive. The Navigator gene twists the features the rabble are used to seeing, and the magnificence of our role cannot be grasped by their feeble minds. Lord Captain, you are overstepping the bounds of propriety. Words like that, Lord Captain, could easily be misconstrued. You should familiarize yourself with some of the works in your library to learn the appropriate manner of conversing with a lady. It may be difficult to describe.
I think she like it, yeah?
You see, every navigator perceives the warp differently. My mentor, Great Regent Elronto, always described his travels through the Imperium as a journey through a vast wood with countless paths. And I, assisting him in the first voyages, futilely tried to follow his example. But the wood would not reveal itself to me. But everything changed when I found my own key to this mystery. You see, I've always brightened up my rare moments of leisure time by painting. You may recall there was a workshop in my chambers. As soon as I imagined the warp as a blank canvas, an indescribable feeling came over me. I moved the brush, going deeper and deeper into my own painting. Visions were hidden within the vibrant colors of my palette, and something inside me knew which should be brought out and which should be left behind. I woke up several days later, after the voyage was safely complete. The Emperor graced me with a gift. I can see inner life in addition to the mundane. You cannot know that a fruit has rotten from the inside until a blade slices it in two. I can see the rot from far away. It roils like swamp mud, oozing through the bright peel. Anger and boredom, sadness and joy. Everything that people shut away inside themselves is revealed to me like colors on the canvas of my world. You will hear no objection from me, Lord Captain.
Don't know about House or Celia.
As the only voice of our family on this vessel, it is an honor. As long as your questions are courteous, I will answer every one of them. You are shrewd indeed. My ancestor charted that route while fleeing the enemies of humanity. They say the Emperor himself was his guide, because the warp expelled their vessel without a single loss. Unfortunately, the lips of those who relate this tale seep with disgusting green hubris. I think Colleen Orselio was simply a skilled navigator. Oh, yes. The navigators of the house came to the Coronis Expanse fairly recently, a mere 208 years ago. Before that, our ancestors expanded the borders of humankind's dominion for the glory of the Emperor, blazing trails to different corners of the galaxy.
Rules for House.
Just as a rogue trader stands at the head of a protectorate, a Novator heads a navigator house. It is the Novator who decides where to look for alliances and which path their bloodline is destined to tread. As for our house, the transfer of power to a successor is currently underway. In the meantime, Great Regent Elronto Orselio is ensuring the stability of the house.
Okay. So you must be one of Viter's successor.
So says Regent Toronto. Nothing is decided yet. Some people in the house become enshrouded in rolling grey clouds at the thought of me becoming the Novateur. But even more are bound with dull leaden chains. They think I am not ready for such a burden. By all means. Sister Argenta shines like a guiding star, inspiring resolve in those around her, seemingly inexplicably. However, I see a dark and ugly fog billow behind her, contrasting sharply with her shining light. It burdens the Sister of Battle. It drags her down. Yet Argenta herself is hardly aware of it.
So she has some kind of past.
Seneschal Viserion is among the few whose colors are a pleasure to look at. Whenever the Seneschal speaks, heavenly crystal clarity spreads around him. And whenever he is angered, dark blue clouds condense over him. And in his rare moments of joy, a pure gleam of sunset pink caresses the souls of those near him. Out of your entire retinue, Lord Captain, he is the only one I would trust with my life. The esteemed Magus Hanuman is shattered like a beautiful stained glass window into a mosaic of colors. His bright, beckoning hues are mixed together in complete disarray. I must confess, it perplexes me. Normally, scarlet and steel are all that fills the heart of a servant of the Omnissiah. Behind the cobalt steel of his thoughts, behind the cold, faded gray of his emotions, an ember, the color of amber, glows in Master Van Calox's soul. So bright and warm, one is tempted to touch it. It is sad that the interrogator seeks to drown it with his own hands in the bottomless blue of duty. Sad indeed, but I can relate. Idira's emotions are like a maelstrom, bright, unbridled, enveloping her form like a wondrous kaleidoscope of colors. And as dangerous as a twisting warp storm. The riot of colors hides the truth from my eyes. What exactly is driving this woman? Is it her own will, or is it the Imperium, Lord Captain?
Let's talk about us, shall we? No, thank you. This is where I must beg my...
I have enjoyed your company. Thank you for the conversation.
Thank you. Where is Sister Argenta? What the hell is wrong with you, girl? Everyone tells you got problems.
Greetings.
Nothing else to tell. So, Master Hellsman, let's see what you have to say. Okay, nothing new. Let's go to the Kronos Expanse map. Talking to everyone takes a while, you know? So we've done this one with unidentified void ships. Okay. Artificial facility. Okay, what are you? It's not very noticeable, but there is void ship sitting in a local asteroid field. I'm sure it's quiet, like it's huddled up on purpose. Somebody sure went to town to it. Do not require assistance. Do not require assistance. Keep following. Will pass us by. Won't we? Attacks. Okay. We are a merchant vessel. We are a private chant vessel. Damage report on the unknown vessel. Multiple hull breaches, most likely caused by the guns of a combat ship. What happened to you? Just flying, minding our business, straight off a blue and open fire. Emperor protected, and then more fire. Who? Void only knows. Aim weapons. Okay, pirates. So, we can destroy them or commercial exchange? Let's go commercial exchange. Fellowship of the Void. Okay. Camouflage robe. The wearer's range attacks decrease where targets dodge. Does not stack. That's not good. Okay, let's take it. Why not? Flamer. I don't use flamers. Can buy medkits from you. Okay, power maul. What is a power maul? One-handed melee weapon. It's a mace. Cool. Apparently it's not that easy to increase the reputation with them, yeah? Let's increase it to one more level, yeah. Okay. Medkits, why not? Let's take it. Using the charge ability cost -1 MP. Oh, this is a good one. I need to increase my profit factor somehow. The blade. Two-handed one. Great sword. Okay, +10 parry. -10 to enemy weapon skill when hit. Man, I want this. Man, show me. Yeah, 17 profit factor. You crazy? Interesting, yeah? Just a random ship. Okay, we need to discover how to increase our profit factor. Too many good stuff are sold by these guys. They don't quite like approve the system of trading, yeah. But who knows, maybe when you play maybe a little bit more of this game, it makes sense. You give them free stuff to get reputation, and then you get free stuff from them in exchange. It's a little bit like, I don't know. So, we are here, and first thing first, loot everything.
Powers unseen uncover my path.
Pilot or kill. You are my pilot?
Over there.
How did you do? Okay, I see. Escorts come in. Oh, she's a woman. The pale young woman looks at you with a mixture of hope and disbelief. You notice her hands trembling as she clutches her weapon. Who are you? Did you come from a planet? Are you a reinforcement? Saint Thief? Thought you'd never come. Okay, tell me about this planetoid. What happened here? I have no time for long-winded talks. Brief me your situation. What happened here? There's been a prison riot on the planetoid. Sadly, it's being... Okay. It's being led by the prison warden himself, the Honorable Antagion Casteglia. He has allied himself with the rabble that he himself was supposed to watch, and declared Arcadia Phila to be independent authority over system lawful governor. And here is a shuttle pilot alongside the Honorable Ivan Winterscale's son. Okay. Young Lord Winterscale wished to speak to the warden personally so he could put an end to his lawless treason. He and his escort went ahead, and they haven't been able to contact them over Vox for a very long time. Tell me about this planetoid. We mine sulfur, cherum dust and sand. The warden himself is spearheading the riot? Yes. No unexpected twist. Master Casteglia is a nobleman, respectable governor house, and a vassal to House Winterscale. Oh, so they are friends. That's why he choose to go and speak with this guy. Okay. Workshop, if I may. Okay. A personal matter. Okay. I wanted to ask you to sell manware communications officer by the name Jasper. We are engaged. You need no worry. Jasper is alive. I expect some show of gratitude. You may name your firstborn after me. Oh my god. If I choose this one, there will be like a Lieutenant Junior somewhere there in the game, yeah. Maybe. You need not worry, Jasper is alive. Actually, maybe I need to go back and talk to the governor, no? I think I have a quest to do that. Talk to the governor. Should we go now?
Never doubt me.
Intriguing.
I'm here now, so I think the governor will wait a little bit.
Let's seize the opportunity.
Seize the opportunity. Yeah, we go to the barracks. This is a way out, and we go there. Okay, let's save it. Actually, didn't we get something? Date. Got a lot of medic stuff. Let's put some on you, like this, okay. Maybe a little bit more, just in case. You are not able to use it. You can use it. I'll give you one. You have some, and you cannot use it. Okay.
Searching is my observance.
Crimson is a good color for battle attire. Enemies will perceive no weakness, not even if you are bleeding.
Interesting.
My augmentations allow me to function effectively, even in the event of extensive blood loss. This is what should concern those who dare to stand against the servant of the Omnissiah in battle.
Sure. Can go with that.
Embrace true power.
How about getting inside? No?
Do you require an audience?
I woke up with a feeling of wonder, as if a field of flowers was blossoming nearby. A child was saved from death. 1,000 heretics were
I tread
burning
a
alive,
path
begging and
unexplored.
sobbing and howling. I better myself through my service.
The absurdity of your struggle amuses me.
I will fight if I must.
Yeah, I've been ambushed, so I'll go like this now. $45 HP. This is not good. Prisoner. Okay. You are the most troublesome one. No. Nimble prison. 57. Okay, everyone here is a dead man. Except these two guys.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
As the Abbey's strike is a prayer. Faith without deeds is worthless. I'll do it.
Gonna throw grenades at us, yeah? It's gonna be a painful stuff. Let's see it.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Okay.
Doubt is eradicated. Faith without deeds is worthless. As the Emperor's strike is a prayer.
Nice. Oh, maybe she's not gonna die.
I'll do it.
Right away.
At your beck and call. Follow my lead. It will be done.
Can hit him or I can protect myself. There is a problem, yeah? A gent is gonna shoot him like this. I'm gonna go for you.
At your beck and call.
Mary? Are you crazy?
Is part of the trial.
Skull, are you okay? Not really, yeah?
Let's see to it. I won't object to it. The Emperor is on our side.
Okay, run away. Why do you run away, guy? Or is it... No, he did not run away. Where did he move? Where is that guy? Don't see him. Oh my god. Ran away in the corner, okay. Zone of your all units must pass with power test immediately. Okay. Where can I cast it? It's impossible to cast it. Magenta? Can you shoot him? I don't think so. Can we do a Waking Nightmare? Not really. Let's move first. Let's get closer.
I have read tomes of military tactics.
Yeah.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Doubt is for the eradicated. This is unacceptable. I'll do it.
Hmm? Let's try it. Why not?
Me another foe
Oh,
painted
he
black.
died. And what about this zone? For how long? This movement triggers attacks of opportunity from the navigator allies that have passed the test. It disappeared. Okay, let's see it. My first time using it, so who knows. Okay, we must get to you, my friend, somehow.
I will triumph.
As the Emperor, this is why I was chosen. I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, I act. Faith without deeds is worthless.
High momentum.
It will be done. For von Valancius, at your beck and call. Victor might took care of this one.
Nice. You got one more.
Reduced to dust.
Nice.
The world trembles beneath my feet.
I would say that was a clean fight. Knife. Well, let's go to the cargo zone. Grog shit, why me? Why? I missed my payment 12 years ago. 12 years. The Inspector's reed got lost somewhere on the bowels of the planetary administrator. Was lying there this whole time. Oh, so if you miss a payment and for 12 years you get like a lifetime, yeah? It's a strange old place. I haven't been beaten once yet. Interesting.
Intriguing.
My house would be proud of me.
The world will bow.
Okay, what is this? Force grenade. Okay, it's a new stuff. Serrated now. This knife has a chance to inflict bleeding. It's not a bad one actually.
Powers unseen uncover my path.
The more you try to hide your colors from me, Master Van Kalox, the more clearly I can see them. If you find my gaze so unpleasant, just say so.
Do not mistake my caution for rudeness, Lady Cassia. I am usually the person who gauges others' secret thoughts and feelings. Being on the receiving end is different.
Grants me insight.
The dawn is night, the optimates. The taste of my steel. Oh, they wanna fight with us. Okay. Thank the throne, normal looking faces. I thought we were going to die with these nutters. Please don't shoot us. Let us pick a word. Well, this is a welcome change, attacking before shooting. Still, Lord Captain, the look of this bunch hardly inspires trust. Fellows were supposed to come out and get us a long time ago, but they got tied up somewhere. Give me a reason not to execute you on the spot. We're honest, quiet inmates. Oh, okay. I see no foul corruption or ill intent in his words. Okay, I can believe him. Tell me more about the riots. Warden here is the warden of this here prison, the Honorable Master Casteglia, was a crackpot from the start. The previous warden ran things the proper way. Prayer, 1 meal a day, work, a punch and the chompers for the guards work again. But the new one, he introduced lunches and dinners by the 9 devils. That's 3 meals a day. The man was obviously stark raving mad. Okay. Things only went downhill from there. The guards quitted with the thief poaching. The wardens forbade them. Instead, the overseers started counting which prisoners were digging up more things in the quarry or swinging their pickaxe harder. And then, would you believe it, they put together a list of best workers. And if someone on that list also showed good behavior, that's when they'd get promoted to an optimate. That's the upper crust among jailbirds. It's like a corporate stuff, yeah? When the warden decided it's the optimates, not the guards, who should be in charge of punishments. Oh, and it wasn't the overseer's job to watch the prisoners work, it was the optimates. Well, let me tell you, when these goody two-shoes really started to shine, the guards aren't even in the same league as our dear fellows, the optimates. The old days we had maybe 5 or 10 thieves kicking in it a week, and now, well, now we were lucky if it was only 50. That wasn't even the end of it. Warden Casteglia moved out of his chambers to live right in the quarry under the dome. They think something in his new home really scrambled his brain. He began spouting the wildest things like the optimates are saints who will behold the truth. And he started taking them to the quarry. Not all of them returned. The one who did, you wouldn't recognize them. More beasts than men. They were butchering people left and right, even guards and overseers. The warden himself had armed them. Oh, okay. Face Perry, what do I gain from it? Why don't we tell you we're on Footfall Station, the only shipyard is, so can find some very serious business-minded people. Special discount, okay. Okay. Very well, shall spare you. There is a district where the Shadow Quarter is called it because located behind the statue of a holiest emperor. Okay. It's ironic. Don't repeat your mistakes, I tell you. Okay. There is a bar there built into the remains of an old ship. Certain Riza does her business. Tell her Grandpa Bakwal says hello. Heretical, you may go. Oh my god. Iron class, we can take them. It's strange, yeah? The dogmatic one says these guys are heretical stuff. The iron class is like Posing them to become part of a ship. These are bandits, yeah? What good are bandits for us? You may go, yeah. It's a tough choice. If I take them, I think we're gonna do some bad stuff on my ship. Okay, you may go. Well, what can I say? We were supposed to kill them, yeah?
Prevails.
Let's seize the opportunity.
Oh, what is this? Not a bad one. Warhammer. Interesting. It's like a shotgun, yeah?
Intriguing.
Operation successful.
My warp sight reveals something.
Special stuff.
I tread a path unexplored.
Interesting. Okay, let's level up. Cool. Oh, psi rating, okay. Second level is level 20. So, what are we looking for? Biophysical distortion. Okay, it's not here. With Psyker's attack including damaging no poison enemies. Nice. And we go Xenos. And what about you? I need to choose something, yeah? What does damage deflection do? Oh, okay. Where's his weapon skill? Okay. +5. Increase the damage of range attacks made by enemy affect the enemies until the end of combat. It's okay for boss, yeah, for bosses. Okay, 10%. Let's try it, why not? Okay, now I've got the same problem, yeah, what do we take here? 10% critical hit chance for axes, hammers and lasso weapons. We don't use an axe here right now. 10% critical hit chance, that's a good one. Let's take it, why not? Or this one is also good. Okay, let's go with 10% critical hit chance. Let's go with athletics. And I think this is a good place to stop for now. So that's it for today, I think. Gonna continue next time. And thank you for being here, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy it. And hope to see you next time. Bye.